A very good morning to all of you. Before we begin, let us know that today is Dayanand Saraswati's Jayanti, and this is the time when we must think about one of the thoughts given by him, and that is give the world the best, and the best would automatically come to you. So, all of you who are part of Examrace Creator team have been constantly giving your best, and it's my firm belief that you would continue to do so till you have the association with Examrace. You, as a creator, have been very, very different. Now, the question is what makes you so different from others? I believe that most of you already who have been in association for last 2 years, 3 years and more have been able to understand this at a very further depth than what I would be able to tell you today. But yes, those who have joined off recent, definitely this is the place where you have a platform to develop professionally. And with the kind of moral, with the kind of ethics the team Examrace has been working, it is definitely what makes you far, far, far different from other creators. Those who have joined this platform are highly qualified and have an exceptional background in their own fields and their respective disciplines. And that is what makes your content development far, far, far better than what others have. Now, the thing that comes in here is what is so different is the student's orientation. Whatever material, whatever content, whatever creations you are providing goes directly to the student. And with the students, there is a simple ask clarification button. With every topic, every question, every notes, every lecture that you are preparing, this ask clarification comes back to us and we constantly get the feedback for each and every creator that is working with Examrace. These feedbacks are in the form that this has been an exceptional content or an exceptional kind of question that we have witnessed, to the extent that there were mistakes that were might be at the point of submission that was there, or might be some silly mistake that was there while creating the content. So all of those goes through a constant assessment, and there is a constant improvement that occurs regularly. The next important thing is at Examrace, we do not have any marketing team that is there. And that is where it's solely and solely the word of mouth. No marketing gimmicks, no actors, no actresses, no advertisement that works with Examrace. So, whatever you are giving is definitely highly quality content, and that makes you stand besides the crowd. We have been ongoing numerous projects with many of the universities across globe. On AI, we are working with Stanford. We have been working with Alabama for most of the research papers. If you have a constant involvement with Examrace and an opportunity comes up, we would be more than pleased to provide you more projects based on the kind of quality of work that is given. So, this is what makes you highly, highly different from others. Now, as a content creator or as a video creator, you have numerous avenues that you have been exploring and you have been constantly working with. I know a lot of you are already well versed with those, but yet, if you have any doubts, any questions, you can either comment here, send those as queries to admin@examrace.com, and each of the queries would be resolved. The next important thing that we have that makes us so different is the transparency. With every stage at which you are providing and preparing your content, you have highly transparent system from the acceptance of the work to the rejection of the work to the issuance of the payment. Everything works in a streamlined, smooth fashion. Now, coming on to content writers, and then we will talk about video creators. We would be coming up with creator awards and some important surprise updates for the creators that we have today. For the content writers, a lot of you who are very good at their subject, have an excellent knowledge about the subject, face difficulty while using the tools. Now, tools could be in the form of equation editor. These could be in the form of creating flowcharts, creating diagrams, arranging the thoughts in a systematic manner as required. So all of those guidelines are assisted with our team that is working here. So we have the admin team that is constantly guiding and encouraging students and the creators to work forward in a much more professional manner. This would not only improve your skills here, but this would definitely be a value addition to your skills for whatsoever research work if you want to pursue. Also, a lot of you come up with a question which talks about best explanations and how to bring in explanations. Now, before I come here, Nilisha has a question about rejection of assignments. Definitely, plagiarism is something that we check very carefully. Another issues related to the content are the clarity in the concepts. So if there is a difficult terminology coming up, make sure there is ample of explanation that suffice that terminology there and then itself. Whatever we provide should be self-sufficient, self-reliant in itself. Don't take rejections as a step backward. Rather, it is a step to leap forward for you. And with this leap is the point where you would be able to understand that it would be beneficial for your long run as well. Now, when it comes to writing explanations, a lot of you face challenge that some of the questions are very straightforward what to write. So let's say if there was an author and a book that was written by that author in so and so year, this comes up to be very factual thing. But the thing is, the next time the question comes up, it would be a kind of question which would be regarding some other book. So what you need to know is about that book, a little information. What are the other wrong choices? Try to explain those incorrect choices, and definitely try to focus on the most important thing from an examination perspective. Most of you who are working are already JRF qualified with us, so you already know what kind of things you need to take into account while you were studying and what were the places you lost your marks. So make sure the places that you lost your marks become very important. The next is video creators. Now, video creators have been coming up with numerous different variations. Hello, let's start with this, that. But what are constantly told about this feedback that there is a thing that we need to understand is we are here as a content provider. Whatever content you are trying to provide to the students should be to the point within the first few seconds itself, so that most of it goes into the conceptual clarity, and then you can build around the whole concept, the whole theory in the further session. Another important thing is the content should be very relevant. Try to bring in more examples. It should not be just reading of the content and reading of the slides that usually happen. The next important thing is lot of students says what to include, how much deep should we go. So go to the level that you believe you prepared for while you were studying. That is one thing. The second thing is try to cover most of it. Let's say if you are talking about any theory, try to cover the objectives of the theory, the basic tenets of the theory, advantages and disadvantages. But still, if you feel there are certain related theories that are there, you are free to cover those in next video lectures. So there is where you need to be very focused on. Believe that for the video contents that you provide, the 3 hours or 4 hours that you devote for one video section that you are giving, on the back end, our team devotes 6 to 7 hours processing that. So it's a very tedious job on either end. When it comes to quality, we want that quality, and definitely you are the one who is working with that quality to be the best. With all the video content, you have full credibility, full credentials that are given to you. So, highly visible platform which could be mentioned in your resume. Also, a lot of you have been recommending and mentioning me in your recommendations. So, you are free to do that. In case you have any issues, please feel free to contact the admin. They will assist you when it comes to recommendations, when it comes to experience letters, and any other thing that you want from our side for your future applications for your job process. Now, I hope so far we have been able to clarify most of your doubts. The content that we are looking for is solely and solely in English. Shubham had this question. Most important thing here is, while specifically while taking the videos, we want those to be exclusively in English. If you have any other questions, any other doubts, feel free to reach me back or to reach our admin team. Also, those who have joined us at the first go and they are looking to apply for, send in your resume to admin@examrace.com. Coming on to our Best Developer Awards. So here we have two from sciences and two from social sciences and humanities. They have been showing their exceptional work, and it's not just these who have been showing their exceptional works, but yes, we have a lot of other creators. It was really difficult to pick the best creators. It was a really challenging task. The 2021 creators are to be announced next year. So those who are still working with us, we definitely believe that you might have a future option next year. Coming on to what we have for creators. Definitely, since you have been putting in so much, your efforts means a lot to us. For our creator team, we have a special provision. All those creators who are willing to apply for any examination or preparing for any competitive examination, or any of their family member or their kids are appearing for, let's say, Olympiad or any other examination, they can get access to the online study material at doorstep tutor. Simply you have to drop in an email requesting the same, that we have been a creator for more than 6 months at examrace.com, and you would be given the access to the material that you look for. So feel free to reach our admin team for more assistance. If you have any further questions, we would be available Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to assist you. Besides that hours, if you have any questions, you can simply drop those in the email, and that would be replied on the next working day. Wishing you all a very good luck. It was great to see all the creators from every nook and corner of the country. Looking forward to have much further meetings with you. Have a wonderful day.